It is now 8:45 on a Saturday. Detroit's Beacon Park comes to life today with live music. Hallelujah, finally. Artists and a ton of fun. Fox News' Veronica Meadows live there this morning with all the details on the Still Loading Festival. And boy, you have some really cool artwork behind you too, Veronica.
Yeah, Michael, check out this gorgeous piece of art here. Definitely a work of beautiful art. This is one of several pieces that are going to be featured here at the Still Loading Festival. All of the fun starts in a couple hours at 11 a.m. You can see this is probably right around 6 feet tall. Okay, that was going to be my guess. That we're going to talk to Art Taylor over here. He is the man behind this beautiful work. Art, so 6 feet tall, how many feet wide?
6 feet tall, 10 feet wide, and it's on 3-panel frame, so it actually folds and curves when you
And you are the man behind the masterpiece here. You did everything down to even making the canvas.
I didn't make the canvas. I did buy the canvas. I did make the frame and do this canvas stretching, and most part everything came out pretty good.
Okay, so you still, even though you didn't technically make the canvas, you pretty much did everything else.
I did everything else. Making canvas, I'm just not that good of a weaver.
Oh, okay, well, we all have what we're good at. I would not be good at that either. So to walk us through your artwork, everything here really tells a story. Tell us about that.
Yes, this artwork, there's a whole bunch, there's 3 different stories that go on with this picture, and really they're supposed to be light reactive, so red, green, blue lights hit it. It gives a different reaction of what's going on. We have our green, which is the sustainability of cows and all that, and how everything changes, and there's rain coming down because that's how plants get their food from CO2 and all that. And we have the blue, which gives our community, from the farm to the city to the grocery store where everybody meets to get that. Seeing this is from Milk Means More, that's kind of the whole point of it. And also we have the red area, which is the energy that milk gives you. Chocolate milk is one of the best things to recover from when you're working out. And so that red, which we think of as power and passion, leads you to the gym and then to the stadium. And so we have a lot going on, 3 different stories in the one picture.
And when we're talking about the 3 different stories, folks can tell what story they're in based on what color the roads are, correct?
Correct. And, it's Milk Means More is the sponsor of this piece. And, if we're going to have QR codes on it later, and with that, we're going to have one on Gleaners, and if you come and scan the QR code on the Gleaners, if you don't want to scan the other ones for the information, do it for the Gleaners, because they're going to be donating milk to Gleaners. The Milk Means More Council will be donating milk for every time that gets scanned.
So every QR code that is scanned, a portion of those donations are going to be donated to Gleaners.
A certain amount for every time the Gleaners one gets scanned.
So if you don't scan any of the QR codes, that's the one you got to scan.
That's the one you got to find Gleaners and help them out.
What does it mean to you to be part of the Still Loading Festival today? As you know, today is one of really the first festivals where things are starting to feel a little bit more normal. What's it like for you being a local artist who's really struggled during the pandemic?
For me, it's great. It's a chance to really get myself out there, and, after the pandemic and things are finally opening up, we need a breather. We need to go out, have some fun, listen to some music. I'll be painting live today and tomorrow. And, after the pandemic kind of really was a big hit to a lot of my, business, because I was working with the assisted living facilities, things like that. And that was the first thing that got shut down last year. So, but I've do private lessons, I do painting groups, things like that. I'm a traveling, so I bring all of the supplies to the people, from the paints, tablecloths, easels, canvas, all of it. And, so now that it's opening back up, people are starting to feel more comfortable bringing people in to do that stuff.
You're going to be live painting today. What are you going to be painting for folks?
I have a few different things that I'll be painting. One's going to be a forest scene, pretty much black and white. And I'll be doing, I'm not sure if it'll be today or tomorrow, but I'll be doing a Detroit skyline. And then whatever else ends up coming up to as I'm putting the paint to the canvas, whatever comes out.
I give artists like yourself so much credit for being able to just kind of work on the fly, and whatever comes to your mind in that moment, that's what ends up coming out on your canvas. Just so much beautiful work here. Art's going to be one of the artists. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Art's going to be one of the artists who will be here today and tomorrow for the Still Loading Music Festival and Art Festival. The event is free. You do have to register ahead of time, though. Of course, we'll have that information for you on fox2detroit.com as well. All of the fun here starts at 11, goes until 11 tonight at Beacon Park. Same thing tomorrow. But again, if you want to come down, it's free. You do have to pre-register in advance. We're going to be here all morning long bringing you the latest, so stay with us. We're in Beacon Park, Veronica Meadows. We'll see you after the break.